that athletes will get addicted to. What about protein? Like just like excessive amounts of protein and ignoring every other micro and macronutrient. You know, it's just like chugging protein shakes, like, you know, over and over again. They have like what, 20, maybe even 30 grams of protein, and they're just chugging them, and not actually getting real protein in their diet, but instead relying on chemicals and powders and supplements instead. You know?
I think that's the one question I get tired of most.
How much protein should I?
No, like, hey, what kind of protein?
Yeah,
do
what
you
kind of,
drink?
yeah.
What kind of protein? It's irrelevant.
Yeah, yeah.
No, man. Yeah, it's true though. Food.
Yeah, food's about whole foods, man.
Right, and I think that's people forget that protein powder is a supplement, which you supplement your nutrition with.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's not the end all be all.
And it's a
Right.
business. People forget that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
billions
You
of
know,
dollars.
service sizes aren't necessarily what you should intake. It's they go, yeah, take 3 scoops of this, and it's like, well, it's like 60 grams of protein in one setting. Yeah, well, you're gonna get to the bottom of that barrel quicker, right? And
You gotta go buy another one.
right? But when you think about it, like, damn, these scoops are huge.
Yup.
Where, you know, if you do 20, 20, and 20, you know, one serving size will last you a whole day. And then, like, but yeah, it's, yeah, everything's a business. Medicine's a business. Protein's a business.
Yup.
But yeah, but no, that's key. Is like food. Kids need food. A lot of parents are always saying, "Well, is there a supplement I should take?" Yes, it's called chicken,
Fish,
fish,
right?
Eggs.
Carbohydrates.
I'm a- yeah.
High performance athlete,
Yeah.
right? We all run on glucose. We all use that for energy, right? I mean,
That's what irritates me is the whole carbs are bad.
Yes.
Okay. And it's
That's
still
the
around.
war on
It's-
carbs,
yeah,
dude. It's
yeah.
like
it's still around.
You know, the funny thing is, it's kind of like how, like, fat company or sugar companies like had a war on fat and made fat like the end all be all. Research studies that were skewed, they were all bought by these sugar companies that were paying to discredit fat. You know, I mean, I'm not saying go eat a whole lard of fat or anything like that, but you know, the studies were skewed to make fat look like a culprit to obesity, high blood pressure, you know, cholesterol, and like all this other stuff. But all along, sugar was a silent killer, cancer-causing agent. Now it's like everybody's like, no carbs, and it's like, wait, no, like that's the fuel your body starts with. And if you don't have carbs, you'll eat your muscle mass, because the moles in carbs are, you know, I mean, carbs has 36 moles of ATP or something like that, and then and then
How many are left?
yeah, well, but then if you don't have carbs, right, because every unit has 36 moles, muscle is at 18 per unit, so you metabolize muscle as twice as fast as you would the carb, because the muscle is, or the body used to getting is 36, and it's going to get it any way it can, you know. So if you just say, hey, you know what, you know, I'm going to not eat carbs, you get your scale victory, you're down 50 pounds in a month, but you're like 35 of those are muscle mass, you know, but you get your credit, you know. You could tell all your friends that lost 30 pounds or 50 pounds, and everybody's like, yeah, congratulations, but you're sick, you know, your organs are like struggling, and your mind's not right, you're fatigued, you're fuzzy, and it's just one of those things where it's like, to what avail, you know?
The scale.
Right? So, like, is it how many pounds a week? At least 2 at most per week if you're losing systematically. You know, throughout a year, if you lose 2 pounds a week, that's 52 weeks.
That's a lot,
That's a lot of weight if you do it the right way. You know, a lady calls and she's like, "Hey, you know, I want to get my kid in for an evaluation." And you're like, "Okay, you know." So we've been following this program on Pinterest, and we just can't like you know, seem to pinpoint like progressions from this person. Like, they've never met us, but they're just like putting out programs on Pinterest, and we're buying these programs. Like, what are you paying for these programs? Well, it's like $50 a program on Pinterest. Yeah, and it kind of goes back to that evaluation. That when we evaluate someone and give advice, you're getting real time analysis based on your body, your makeup, your deficiencies and balances. A person online on YouTube has never seen you. They have zero basis to give you a program. I mean, unless they do video analysis, you send it in, they look at you move, do set motions and things like that, and have some protocol designed off of what they prescribe movement is for them to assess. Then that makes sense. But if someone's never seen you, they can't prescribe any program for you. Now, yeah, you get the bigger, faster, stronger, like, you know, all the high school coaches like to do, but it's great. But Pinterest, you know, like, I mean, again, now don't get me wrong, like programs like Bigger, Faster, Stronger give you, again, a foundational basis of strength, but getting into more specific levels of preparation, I mean, you need someone to really coach you through that. And the other thing is, you're not going to listen to your parents, and you can't push yourself as hard as like one of us could push you. So why waste your time, you know? I don't even know what I would say to someone with YouTube.
I mean, playing devil's advocate.
Oh, here we go.
Come on, go. I got to, man. I got to. Okay, but we're gonna play devil's advocate. There are some reputable sources on YouTube. There's not a lot, but there are some reputable sources. The thing is that when you look in the internet, in the dark abyss that is the internet, there's gonna be so many people contradicting each other with so many different things, and you know, and then it's gonna be like, well, how do you know what's legit and what's not? You know?
That's like a two-part thing, though. So let's just say every source is reputable, right? You, the consumer, how do you take a language that you don't understand, watch it on YouTube, try to condense it, and then go implement it with your kid? That's why, for me, the breakdown is.
Discipline.
Yeah.
I mean, you just said consistency. I mean, you got to get up and do it every day.
But what if I hate it, though?
Tough shit.
Discipline.
Yeah.
Keep going.
You gotta do stuff you don't like.
I mean, I enjoy powerlifting and stuff like that, but there's lifts I don't like doing. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I hate stretching, but I know I got to do it.
But what if I'm that kid that got hit in the face every day at dodgeball, I got made fun of, and the gym is not only, it scares me, anxiety.
That's why we exist, because you got to instill it in him.
Having
You gotta get over it.
having a partner to work out with
Yeah.
can be motivating.
What if my partner says, why are you going to the gym? I want to eat ice cream.
You need
Then
to
you gotta
dump
find
that
a new partner.
Yeah, you got to find
Get a new partner.
Yeah,
person
but
You don't need that
Yeah.
negativity in your
It
life,
takes,
bro.
don't
it
need
takes
that.
the right friend to get you motivated. I went through a period where I went through deep depression for a couple years. Didn't work out, didn't eat right, put on like 30 pounds, and then it took the right friend to get me to say, that friend was like, hey, come on, there's this new place opening up, let's go check it out, start it together, and we worked out for an entire month together, and then she did drop off eventually, but I kept going,
Nice.
and it got me back on track and put my life back in order.
I think the best thing when keeping yourself motivated is to count every single victory. You know, you passed that ice cream shop around the way and you didn't stop. That's a victory.
That's a really good thing.
It's
Huge
a hard
victory,
one,
yeah.
right? You lifted 95 pounds a day. That's a victory. All right, guys. Well, that wraps things up for us right here. Make sure you come down here, 5536 Research Drive on August 1st, so that way us, the trainers, can appreciate you guys, the customers, and hopefully you guys can experience more of this awesome talk that we had, and you can learn a lot and glean. So, take care.